Hey everyone, CPO here, and yeah, I'm still here, I'm still alive. I know you guys worry about me. I get messages all the time saying, hey, are you still around? And I am, and I'm still Jeeping my bike back there. The reality of it is though, I've got a lot going on in life. This is a busy time, busy season for me in life. So I really have to decide where I want to spend most of my time. And running YouTube channels obviously takes up a lot of that. So I've been a little bit radio silent, not for any other reason other than I'm just busy and I've got to prioritize time. And to be honest with you, I haven't been doing a lot to the Jeep that's video worthy. I haven't been doing a lot of installs. I mean, I know they say Jeeps are never done, but I've kind of been done working on mine for a while. I'm really happy with it where it's at right now. I'll probably do a full walkthrough here pretty soon. That's something that's been requested that I might try. So anyway, yeah, so Jeep's running strong. I think I'm about to turn like 90,000 miles on it. So it's my daily driver still. But why this video? Well, I get contacted a lot by a lot of companies who want me to do product reviews and installs. And a lot of the content you've seen on this channel is a result of some of those contacts. But for the most part, I ignore a large majority of them. Most of them are products I don't care about, I don't believe in, companies that I think are questionable for whatever reason, or it's been done a million times. So if I'm interested in the product and somebody reaches out to me, I'm like, okay, yeah, let me try that. If I don't like the product at all, or I think it's not worth anything, I generally won't even put up a video. And so that's sort of my rule. Even though I will do some budget stuff. I will do some China, Amazon type stuff from time to time if it makes sense. And you guys have seen that on this channel. And that's what this video is actually. Somebody reached out to me and said, hey, check out some products and see if you're interested in any of them. We'd love to, number one, obviously have me do a video, but number two, give some stuff away to your subscribers. So I'm like, okay, well, I haven't done anything for my subscribers in a while, so yeah, let me look. I looked at the products and actually kind of relevant for me. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm in on this. I picked out two things. You're gonna see one of them in this video. The next video will be the other. And I picked them out because I think they're relevant for me, and I think a lot of you guys will like them, even not Jeep related, oddly enough, but very applicable to life. So I am going to give away 5 of these. So the way you're going to enter to win, I'm going to do a random selection, and then I'm going to send your contact info to these people who are going to ship you. So 5 people have a chance. So comment on the YouTube channel. Go to, if you're seeing this video somewhere else, embedded in some other venue, go to the YouTube channel, the YouTube video, comment in the YouTube app or on the YouTube website. That way I can get your entry collected. Just put a comment. I don't really care what it is. You can talk hate, whatever. Anyway, this product right here, I know it's going to be weird. It's a blanket. Even cooler though, it's an electric blanket. So I'm going to give away 5 of these electric blankets, and I'm going to show you this one right now and where you can find it on Amazon. I do have an affiliate link, so obviously if you buy using my link, it does help me and the channel. It helps me buy new computer equipment and camera gear and all that good stuff, and storage, and pay for domain hosting and yada yada yada, stuff like that. So I picked this because it's winter now. I'm cold actually. I'm in a jacket right now, sitting in my Jeep, just because it's like 30 degrees outside. We're expecting to get our first snow, hopefully pretty soon. A lot of you around the country have already gotten that, and a lot around the world. But this blanket is something that I thought would be really nice to have as an emergency blanket in our off-road vehicles, because it uses the 12-volt cigarette lighter adapter for power. So even if you decide to turn off your Jeep, let's say you've run out of gas or you want to preserve gas and you're sort of stuck somewhere, granted, you don't want to run down your battery, but you've got options. You can use a little bit of that battery power to maybe warm up the blanket. Where I think I'm going to use this most, other than leaving it in the vehicle for emergencies, is We do a lot of winter and early spring sports where it's ridiculously cold, freezing, wet, snowy, all that stuff. And sometimes it's nice to go take a break in the vehicle and warm up. So we'll go, you know, in between games or what have you, and fire up the vehicle, whatever we're in, Jeep, van, doesn't matter, and turn on the heater and try to all warm up. You know, plug in the blanket and wrap up in something really warm. So let me show you this. All right, so I'm just going to unzip it out of its package here. It's kind of nice. It comes with a fairly decent little storage bag, a zipper bag that you can reuse. Yeah, I don't know if they come in other colors or not, but this is what they sent me, this black and white, and it's actually fairly big. I'm looking for the end, the business end. Here we go. Business end has on, off, basically. No temperature controls, but that's okay. This is a vehicle blanket. So, and your 12-volt cigarette lighter adapter, and a decently long power cord. So yeah, let me fire up the Jeep. So I do have some outlets that are always on, and some of them that are only on when the Jeep is turned on, and this is one of those. So let's see here. Boom, on. There's no light indicating it's on, so you just have to know the condition of the switch. And I want to know how long it takes for this thing to warm up. It's a decently sized blanket. I mean, it's definitely big enough. I'll get the measurements for you, but I'm guessing probably like 3 by 5. 3 by 5. I'm gonna sit here and let this thing warm up. I don't know how long it's gonna take, but yeah, it's a cool, I mean, it's a soft, it's an electric blanket, guys. Nothing too fancy about it. I have several of them in the house. I just don't have one that plugs into my my cigarette lighter adapter. So that's where I think the value of this is something that I can have in the vehicle. So like in this case, I'm sitting here, the Jeep's not running. Maybe I just want to chillax for a little while and yeah, have some warmth. It's definitely plenty big. I bet you could sneak 2 people who like each other into this and stay cozy. But anyway, I'll let it warm up. I'll tell you what I think. All right, so I've had it on for just a few minutes. It is getting warmer. It's not a super rapid process. Keep in mind, you're limited to the amount of amps you can pull through your cigarette lighter adapter. So I don't expect it to be anything miraculous, but it is warming up. I went and grabbed my temp gauge just to see. So, you know, the dash of the Jeep is 45.6. So that is sort of the inside temperature. The blanket right now is at 62.9. I'm hitting it a couple different places. Yeah, it's in the 60s pretty much everywhere. So definitely warming up. I would guess that in a few more minutes it'll be up to temperature. I don't know what that is, but we'll see if I can figure out what the blanket temperature is going to be. Again, it's 45 degrees sitting here in the Jeep. Yeah, 45 pretty much everywhere. How much am I? My neck is 82. My hand is 84. So anyway, I'll be right back. All right, so I'm still sitting here in the Jeep in my blanket, checking temperature. It's only been a few minutes here. I can tell you in some places you can feel like on electric blankets, you can feel the wire coils or whatever they're called that actually heat up. And I'm able to get a reading of right around 70 degrees. That was just on one right there, 69, just shooting on the top of this. If I go inside where I'm at, obviously there's going to be some body warmth addition. So it's 76 inside the blanket right now. Yeah, I feel like this is, like I said, a good emergency option, or just that sort of, I just want to warm up, and either you don't want to run the vehicle and crank up the heat, either because of the noise or whatever, or you want to supplement that by having both. I can see my family doing both. So like I said, we often end up, you know, trying to warm up inside the cars on breaks from winter and early spring athletics. So let me just keep this thing going. I wish I knew how much time I've spent in here. It's probably been 10 or 15 minutes. So yeah, not a rapid warm up, but even still, it's at 60 degrees to 70 degrees. And I don't know, maybe that's as far as it's going to go, but it's better than 30 or 40 or 45, which is where I'm sitting in the Jeep right now. So I actually feel warm inside the blanket. And keep in mind, it's still a blanket. So you should carry an emergency blanket in your vehicle anyway. So just even if you don't plug it in, just to have a blanket, it's a decent blanket. So when I get done with this, I'll see how warm it gets. I'll take it outside and I'll show you how big it is. So the blanket, I know what you're thinking. All right, so it's been about 15 minutes. The highest temperature I'm getting on the outside of the blanket is about 71, mostly in the 60s, mid 60s. Even in some places like over here, it's still in the 50s, but I don't know. I'm not feeling 57, 52, 56, 57. So, and then inside, I swear I'm just getting a measurement, guys, 83. So body heat obviously comes into play here as well, and trapping the heat inside. But it's warm. I mean, I'm sitting here at a cozy 83 degrees, you know, wrapped around my body. So yeah, I think this is a useful thing. So let's step outside. I'll hold it up for you to see the whole size of it. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call this at probably as warm as it's going to get. It may get a little bit warm over time, but after 15 minutes, I'd expect it to be up to whatever it's going to do. So anyway, all right, guys. So here it is. That's how big it is. Like I said, probably, yeah, 3 by 5, something like that. I'll get the real measurement for you. And then the cord looks like 5 or 6 feet long. I just plan on leaving it in the on position and then just plugging it in when I want to use it. But yeah, and it's got that handy little storage bag, so can't hurt to throw it in the back of the Jeep just in case of an emergency. So go comment. I'm going to select 5 people. I'm going to use a random comment selector tool. The first 5 people I select, I'll reach out to you and get your email address. And the company says that they will send you one of these for free. So I imagine they'll probably ship them from Amazon or something like that, or maybe give you a code. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work. But anyway, yeah, the information about this is in the description of the video. So yeah, check that out and keep Jeeping. And yeah, oh, I got another video coming, another product that I think is relevant in a similar fashion. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.